Hello, world. Tommy Jordan here. It's 2 o'clock in the morning and I should be in bed, but I'm not. I'm here trying to hit that last page on Facebook and just scroll down the last one. No, I'll read just one more. I'll just read one more. And I've kind of sort of been off Facebook for most of the last week, really, because every time I load it up, it's just more stupid people spouting more stupid stuff. It's not even politicians anymore. The thing that's got me just sick is the amount of stupid people, literally just ignorant, stupid people that hold up Trump like he's a hero, like he's done nothing wrong, or who blindly support Hillary and just firmly believe she's never done anything wrong, like ever. She is literally the best thing for this country, and anyone that says otherwise can burn in hell. That seems to be the two polar opinions out there. I guess my opinion is you guys need to wake up because both our candidates suck. I mean, like it or not, they're what we got. And if I was picking my candidate based on, or picking my Republican candidate based on what we know now, not what we knew back at the GOP convention, I would have lobbied harder not to have Trump. It wouldn't have mattered. I cast my vote. And in case you care, of the ones available, I was pulling for Cruz. I really thought Ben Carson would have probably done great, but truthfully, he didn't have a chance against Hillary at all. So it was Cruz, and when Cruz didn't get the nod, I went with Trump because I firmly believe Hillary is just not good for this country. But my political ideology aside, Facebook is just full of just stupid people. God, I don't even know. I don't want to call names because I know these people, either they're local friends or they're people I work with or customers or prospective customers. So I'm not going to name names, but you should know who you are. But I've had something on my mind the last couple days. I read an article by Mike Rowe. I think you guys might remember him as the guy that does Dirty Jobs. Well-known actor, voiceover artist, narrator, and he's got this video blog that he does that kind of actually inspired me to get back into doing mine more often. And he had a reader write him and say, "Can you use your fame to go encourage people to turn out at the polls and vote because it's important?" And he had the best answer of anybody I've ever seen, and he's right. And I have said the wrong thing all along. His advice is better than mine, and it makes total sense when you hear. His comment was, "No, I can't encourage people to go out and just vote the party, vote your heart, vote your conscience, whatever." He said, if I was actually going to encourage people to do something, it would be to go buy a few books on economics and foreign policy and math." And I see the math in there, sorry. But, go study some of the subject matter and learn why it's important and how it affects our country or can affect our country or the world. And then vote based on that common sense. Don't vote based on, I'm a Democrat, I like Hillary, or I'm a Republican, I like Trump. And it's sad, but he's truly right. So his point was like, no, I would prefer people not go out there and vote. If you're just voting because you feel the need to exercise that right, you're going to do more harm than good. And he's right. Like the Second Amendment, the right to vote, and or the right of free speech. I mean, if that's how you want to couch it, is it needs some restrictions. If we could stop stupid people from voting, the world would be a much better place. But we can't. So. I have no theme here. I'm just ranting because it's 2 in the morning and I can do that. And if you're watching this, I'm sorry if you're expecting anything planned. This ain't planned. This is my calm version of Joe Santagato. Although if you're looking for fun things to go watch, close this video and go Google, go YouTube search Joe Santagato, because he says all the things I'd love to say but would never be able to say because I would lose all my followers. But he's funny. He's hilarious. He's crude. He's crass. So be careful. Don't, yeah, just don't let your mom see you do it. And but so yeah, what are you guys doing? It's 2:00 in the morning. You can't really answer my question, although some of you are going to type in the comments. I was doing this. There's a giant microphone right in front of my face. Now I can show off my cool t-shirt. I get the most comments on this shirt. All rifles matter. I get comments on this all the time. I've got one about my wife one. Useless fact of the day. Wow. Yeah, our country. We're in for a world of shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I mean a world of shit. I can tell you that if Trump wins, we will definitely get the attention of our foreign allies and enemies because he's just unpredictable as shit. We know this. And ass grabbing and groping and that crap aside, if it weren't for any of that crap and you could actually get past his personal character, then and just vote for him or elect him based on the things he wants to do and the viewpoint he has, I would love to, but we can't do that. Of course, it's him or her, and I don't want Hillary Clinton to have a third term. Did Bill have two? I forgot. I definitely don't want 8 more years of Obama in the White House, and that's what we're going to have. But I just, like, in the days closing up to the election, people have been going back and finding worse and worse vitriol against each candidate. And so there's the Michelle Obama who come out like a week ago saying, did I just say who come out? I've been hanging around Stanley County too long. I just said who come out, and let me ask you a question while I'm at it. But the video came out of Michelle Obama, wholeheartedly endorsing Hillary Clinton, and she's the best thing, and she's just amazing, and she's awesome. We should vote for her. And then 8 years ago, of course, there's the, oh my God, that woman is the devil, and she needs to burn in hell, and she's the worst thing in the world, and you could never elect her president. And I'm thinking, has she really changed? I mean, the two-facedness that we get from our politicians is, do they just think this shit's never going to come back to bite them in the ass later? Like, you can say what you want now and never be held accountable for it later. I don't know why they think that's possible. Not that you can't change your views, but there's a difference between changing your view on a topic or changing your stance and the crap they're doing. I mean, she's evil. She should burn in hell. You should vote for her. She should make a great president. She's the next face of this country. What? And Trump, dude, man, I'm trying to hold out some hope here. No, I'm trying to hold out my own self. You know what? I'm losing respect for myself. Actually, trying to keep respect for you. I keep looking for reasons to respect you, and you're disappointing me on so many levels. It's scary. I mean, you're a dirtbag when it comes to women. Fine. Although the record could be argued. I mean, everybody's like, he hates women. He doesn't treat women as well. Most of his companies, it's come to light, are run by women. They make more than their male counterparts. Most of the people in his lives that have a position of power tend to be female. So you can't really argue that he disparages women in the workforce. It's really not true from what I can gather. Don't like assault me with why I'm going to hell for thinking that. I'm just proposing a point here. But I mean, yeah, he's an asshat when it comes to having no respect for women as a gender, maybe, but I don't know. If you heard the things I've said, they call it locker room talk, but it was never said in the locker room. I don't think I've ever said any. You know what? I make it a habit not to say more than hi and bye in a locker room. That's about it. I'm talking locker room. Are there guys out there that have these chats? Do you guys have like locker room chats? We have these sit around with your junk hanging out and just talk about women? I don't know. I never had those. But in the places I do converse, and there are many, yeah, I've totally said some crass things. I've probably said things. I know I've said things worse than things he said. Are you going to judge me for it? 9 times out of 10, they're off. Well, no, 100 times out of 100, they're off the cuff comments that either at the moment appear to be funny to me in context, or would be funny in some kind of satirical humor fashion to the person that I'm telling the joke to, or commenting about. I hope people don't take it as a reference on my character. I hope. Although take it from me, people can judge it, can form an entire opinion about you as a person based on a very small amount of your time. 8 minutes and 23 seconds has defined my life to millions of people on YouTube and Facebook. I could do 823 million more videos over the course of my life, and it would not matter. I'd be known as that guy, no matter what. I really got to work on a better lighting situation, and my shop looks completely cluttered right now. There's 2 computers back there, one over here I'm working on. And I hate fluorescence. This was designed to be a garage, not a computer studio / carpentry shop / 4-wheeler garage / dirt bike repair shop / dog training room / workout gym now. There's a heavy bag and a speed bag behind that. And Amy's all back there all night long. It's kind of cool. So I need to fix my lighting because I can't turn the camera up. So I'm like hunched down in my chair now. I'm like, hi, don't let me sit too high. Because you'll be talking to my goatee. Here, let me just talk to my goatee. That's just weird. So, yes, I'm wearing my kilt. No, I'm not going to stand up and show it to you because I'm just not. What do men wear underneath the kilt? Nothing. And if anybody tells you otherwise, they're lying to you. However, shoe accessories that's a bitch, man. I mean, what pair of boots in your man closet go with your kilt? Cowboy boots? No. Tennis shoes? Not happening. Skechers? Nah. Not unless you're making a kilted dash to the mailbox at 3 in the morning. And so yeah, it's like work boots and socks. That's the only thing that goes with a kilt. They need to work on that. There needs to be some kilt fashion accessories. My wife's like, you should buy a nice pair of Highland boots. I'm like, great, because that wouldn't look stupid. I mean, I'm already the dude in a t-shirt and a kilt that's like goes to Lowe's and goes shopping wearing a kilt. And people look at me. I'm a big enough guy. People don't actually say anything. They just stare at me like, what the? Did you see that guy? So, I did get a lady in Lowe's that asked me who I was supposed to be. I was like, what? She's like, your costume, not a costume. Like, I could see the thoughts in her mind at the time, like, it's not a costume. Oh crap, I'm gonna offend this dude. How do I get out of this? I just walked away. How do I like the kilt? I'm glad you asked. Since I have to come up with both sides of this conversation tonight. My screen just went off. It's cool. I dig it. I'll not one to much care what folks think about me. Obvious by the condition of my hair right now. Needs to be cut, needs to be gelled, but it's neither. I need a haircut too. Jennifer, I need a haircut. Can you pencil me in at some point in time, very soon, before I have to start going as Shaggy from Scooby-Doo? Or Mary, and we just dye the whole thing again. Like that would be super cool. Just dye it all. 13 and a half minutes long. Are you still here? Is anybody still there? Are you seriously still here? 13 minutes later, you're still listening to me rant. Seriously? You got nothing better to do than listen to me talk. If you got this far, post a comment. Like, I got to 13:55. Yay! You won't get anything for it. I'll be going, wow, you still watched that long. On the other hand, this may completely kill my future YouTube viewership because people will be like, well, he's not going to say anything important. He's just going to sit there and talk for 30 minutes. It's like a sitcom with no commercials, but no real relevant content either. Kind of weird. First video I've done with no real purpose whatsoever. I have bushy eyebrows tonight. What's up with that? Time to get those waxed and cleaned up too. Holy crap. Freaking man brow going on here. That's my vape. It's beat up. It's toolbox, dropped, concrete, kicked, graveled. It's falling out of deer stands. But hey, it's October 18th, 11 months, 5 days, and 11 hours since I quit smoking. But who's counting? I am pretty much down to like, depending on the day, 6 milligrams of nicotine, sometimes zero, sometimes I mix the two together. Because quite frankly, I have yet to ever find a flavor. There's a whole topic right there. I can talk about vaping for hours because what the hell? I actually found a company that had some kind of promo last week. It was like, who is it? It's Smokers Crossroads. And it was little special guy. I guess they're just trying to get folks to try their flavors because vape producers are, what do you call them? Liquid manufacturers, juicers. I don't know. The people that come up with vape juice, they're like rabbits. They're everywhere. They're multiplying by the thousands. Like there's 25 new flavors a day. And I guess people have like trademark shit, so you can't just call the thing that smells like Fruit Loops because that would be wrong. So it's like Fruity Loops or loops of fruity material or circular balls of things that may taste like an orange. It's kind of funny. But it's not because the titles are so friggin' misleading. But this company here had something that I couldn't help it. I was sucked in because it said subtle taste of a smooth Marlboro Light. And I was like, sold, sign me up. But does not taste like a Marlboro Light. By the way, I did cheat on Labor Day. We had a party here for Labor Day. Big event. Lots of fun. On Labor Day, I had a drink or 7. I don't drink often. I have a big tolerance, but I don't do it often. But that day, there was a bottle of Crown and a bottle of Scotch. Oh no, that's the day I drank like a bottle and a half of Crown. Yeah, I killed that Crown. So after a bottle and a half of Crown, everybody's sitting on the back porch and they're smoking and we're talking and drinking and this and that. And there was a friend here that had a Marlboro Light. And I was like, and usually I've resisted the urge to smoke a cigarette because believe me, again, 11 months, 5 days, 12 hours or so. Oh, it never goes away. But I've resisted the urge to try one or have one because I've been afraid that I'll want to pick it back up just like I did before. I mean, it took me 20 years to want to quit, and still don't know why I wanted to quit. I wish I had some advice for those of you that have quit or want to quit. I guess if you have quit, you don't need my advice, and why are you still watching this? But if you want to quit, I was actually sitting right here the night before, like 9:30. Chris had a vape in his hand and went, or he was smoking, and I went, ooh, what's that? And he gave it to me, and vapors are like cootie infested sons of bitches that just like, here, try that, this, put that in your mouth. They just pass it around. It's like cooties everywhere. The vaping community is very cootie ridden, just let you know. So I've been vaping for like 10 months at this time, and I had a drink or two. So my usual process of going, no, just enjoy it from over here. Don't actually get closer to it and ask for one or light one or smoke one. That was worn down, and I just said, hey, give me one of those. And he did, and I was like, Marlboro Light? Yep, cool. Fired it right up. Blech! Oh my God, it was horrible. Oh, it tasted nasty. Like an hour and a half later, I tried it again. I was like, because I was like, out, threw it out, like just tossed it in the yard, going. It's like an hour and a half later, I was like, maybe it just wasn't that bad. I'll try it again. Let me have another one. Just as bad. Horrible. So good news is, as much as I still like Marlboro Lights up here, I know I don't like Marlboro Lights in here. That was horrible. They tasted nasty. So the good news is I don't like Marlboro Lights anymore, which means I guess I don't like cigarettes anymore but damn, I miss the fact that I used to enjoy it. Like I want nothing more than to light one up, sit right here and with a cup of coffee. Oh God. But so no, I've gone to this, and if you're considering going to vaping, I learned in the very beginning that when they say they have like a Marlboro Light flavor or tobacco flavor, they're lying because nothing in this world tastes like tobacco but tobacco. I don't care what they call it. Well, no, I take it back. The closest thing I've had was, hell, I can't remember Avail. Avail has this thing called Loft. No, Grandpa's Choice. That was the one. Which apparently is some kind of old like pipe tobacco taste. That actually did taste a little bit pipe tobacco-ish. Pipe tobacco-esque. But anyway, the people that make up these flavors that come up with this is crap. I haven't even tried this one yet. Carolina Smooth. I just like hurled the flyer, so I have no idea what that's supposed to be. I probably should have kept that because otherwise I just got to pour it in there and taste it and go bleh, and throw it out. But vaping is an expensive habit in the beginning until you find flavors that you like. But the point is, you're never going to find one that you like because what's good today is not good tomorrow. I didn't understand that. People go on these sites and they're like, oh, and I'll check for reviews and find out that even people that they and I share the same taste in cigarettes or drinks or food or flavors, they'll light one up and they say, oh, it's great, you gotta try it. They pass it to me, I try it and go, as Joshua says, that's foot ass. Tastes like foot in ass that you then smoked. It's horrible. It's foot ass. I guess this video is now officially not 13 or under appropriate. Whoops. Foot ass. It's a flavor. I didn't coin it. Beard did. It's a beard thing. But anyway, a lot of them taste like beard. I like foot ass. I have not been drinking, for the record. I mean, I'm drinking like sweet tea and coffee and water, but now I'm just on water because I was planning to go to bed 2.5 hours ago, and I need to be up in like 5.5 hours, and I am so freaking not tired. I'm hot as balls out here. It's 80 in my shop. Why? I have no idea. What the hell is the weather outside? Because it shouldn't be that darn hot. Yeah, I'm going to check the weather while I'm sitting here talking to y'all because I'm cool that way, and I can do that, apparently, because I'm doing it and you're still here. 56. It does not feel 56 in here. I can tell you that. So, vaping. Is it much cheaper than cigarettes? Yes. Is it healthier than cigarettes? Well, yeah, it is. I mean, is it perfectly healthy? No. You ever sat around and thought, man, I just want to like suck a pot of steam all day long. Let me just put a like steaming tea kettle here and go on it all day. No, it's probably not good for you overall. And please don't be one of the douche canoes that writes something about popcorn lung, you uneducated, misread loser. No. God, no. Popcorn lung, as far as the vaping community, is fake. It's a hoax. It didn't happen. It's not real. It's not a threat. Shut up. I met a guy in a vape store who I'm never going to see again, but in case that guy happens to read this, I was the guy there that you thought you'd educate about popcorn lung, you freaking sad person. Trying to keep it somewhat PG-13. Because, I'd hate to run for president next year and then somebody be like, he said asshat on YouTube. I didn't say the other thing that he said, but I did say foot ass. I can say, I'm going to be blamed for ruining the fake tobacco industry's juice product by comparing it to an ass with a foot in it that was then smoked. That's my contribution. Sorry. I don't have any cool emails to hack. Believe me, if you want my email, you could have it. Jesus, as long as you respond to them, because there's like 80,000 customer things a week. And I need an assistant, but I can't afford an assistant. Not that I couldn't afford one, but I really don't want to afford one because I'm actually making good money. I like what I'm making. I like where I'm at financially at this point in life. I like it to be a little bit higher, but I'm also at that point as a business owner where truly, like I've lived here. Let me get to the bottom of the camera. I've lived here for a long portion of my life. I've gone here and up and down and up and I'm about here. I'd say this is. For those of you that can't see the camera's perspective, this is actually like halfway. I'm about halfway where I'd love to be. But if I don't ever get any more, I'm okay with that. I just would like to make more. But I'm at that point where to get from here to here involves going back down to here because I have to take on the added burden of more staff again and having office space again. And I really love the fact that I make my own schedule. I have customers all over the world. I get to do some amazingly cool projects with me and the team, and I just don't want to have to grow back to the point where I'm spend all day. I don't want to be Vlad. Even Vlad didn't want to be Vlad, but Vlad's not Vlad anymore. Vlad's now doing new stuff, but for a while there, Vlad was where I would have to go, being that CEO guy that just rides roughshod all of her staff and does accounting all week and pays vendor bills and negotiates contracts with new vendors and blah, blah, blah. I don't want to do it. I just don't want to be that guy. I like working and getting paid for it. And at the end of the day, if I work, I get paid. When I was bigger, If my other people worked, if my employees worked, I got paid. After they got paid, I could only make what they could deliver, and it was a constant situation where, in my opinion, many of them underperformed. I would have done better. I would have done faster. I would have been more thorough. I would have done it correctly. I would have done this differently. I would have done that better than that. Whether it's true or not, that's how it was up here. So, and then at the same time, I'm trying to go, well, okay, be nice to your employees, be supportive, educate them, train them in the right way to do it. So I'm not really doing anything but going back, politely correcting what they're doing and trying to shape them in my own image. And wow, God, complex much, yeah. But ever since I restructured the company, and 8 years ago now? Wow, it's been 8? No, 6 years ago now. It's been kind of cool. I dig it. I make what I can make, and if I want to make more, I guess I'm out of luck for right now. Hunting season's coming up, so you won't see me much. I got a new crossbow. Can you see it in the picture? Let me see. It's hanging. The camera right or left has got me confused. Where is it? It's back there behind the bag. It's hidden by the glare off my awesome fluorescent lights. Thanks, Larry. All right, that's it. It's 2:30. I have to go to bed. Yeah. So, bye. I ain't some cool, like, exiting tagline like Joe Santagato's got. Boom! He does that thing. He's pretty cool. You need to go check that guy out. If there was ever a YouTube character I would love to just sit on my back porch and have a drink with and just listen to him go and just talk to him for the pure chewing satisfaction of having a conversation, it'd be that guy. Because he's young enough that he can bounce back from the crude things he's saying now. And he's aware enough to have a pretty good wit. Dude's bright. Of course, did again, he may do like 47 takes to make one video, but who cares? He's got millions of followers, makes tons of money, I assume. I can't verify that, but if he's doing his YouTube channel right, then he would be. So, dude's guy's on podcasts, he's on SoundCloud. I don't know. So, the things to take away from tonight: go check out Joe Santagato. Yes. Go check out Mike Rowe and his recent post about voting, ROWE, in case you're curious. I believe he's on the net at mikerowe.com. He's the one that actually inspired me to get this mic. This is my Yeti, and I was watching actually one of his podcasts and or streaming chat sessions, and just like, wow, I love the sound of that. And my computer mic just sucked. So now that all the other crap is off, the cardioid setting on this thing should be getting just me. Hope it is. If you're hearing other crap in the background, that's my fault, and it means that I'm sucking at my job right now. Because my only job is to sit here quietly and talk while not having background noise. Did I achieve that? I don't know. I'll know when I post this. You guys have a great night. Have a good day, y'all.